Check. There we go. All right, so I was trying something different, and I've tried it before, and it just doesn't work, and I don't understand why. But anyway, I'll keep doing the best that I can do, and we'll go with that, right? What's going on? So I have rosters coming to me. So if I do this, oh, it didn't matter. Not a headset. It is a mic in. Caitlin Trumbull, you got to get ready for bed. I hope you're ready. In this competition, looks like we have the visiting team is Oswego. Hey, thanks, Grandma. Wearing green, Oswego in green, the visiting team versus Ontario Bay, the home team. And oh boy, so there was a game going on beforehand, and I forgot that I needed to prep a whole bunch of stuff. So let's see what I'm able to pull together in these final few moments. No, I couldn't sit. Oh, terrific. Thank you. Oh, I'm almost ready. Almost ready. High school, team logos. Oh boy, where'd they go? Oh, that's the wrong league. That's why they're not there. Team Snowbelt. No. All right, we'll see if I can't pick this up during the game or after or something. But there's the scoreboard, and here we go. Off the faceoff, Oswego controlling the puck. Bailey Dallin dumps it in. Chasing it down into the corner is, I don't know if that was Carter Gwynn or not. In the corner with it is Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough turning around, spinning around, drops it back to the point. Picking up there, Braden Walker fires it in out in the middle. Number 25. That looks like a Pooler. I didn't realize he was here, though. Chasing down, though, Ian Cady with the shot. Save! Number 44. That looks like Colin Bennett's pads to me. Back behind the net, digging that puck around. Ian Cady gets fired around by Braden Walker. Oh, my goodness. Off the boards by 25, who I still think could be Adam Pooler. Maybe it's not. Oh, 25 was Jake Myros. Oh, my goodness. That goes all the way down for an icing, and we'll bring the faceoff back down to the Obey end of the ice. And that is Colin Bennett, and it looks like he's the only goalie that's here tonight. How about them apples? Faceoff at the Ontario Bay end of the ice. Shot in from the point. Saved and covered up by Bennett. Face off on the far side. Braden Miller sending it to the corner. Centering pass. Intercepted by Cameron Dallin. Oh, my goodness. My Cameron's wearing number 12. You'd think I would have recognized him by the way he skates. I'm thrown off because that's normally Jacob Ammonon's number, but not this summer. I should know that by now. Owen Subert on the far side, crossed over the center line. Subert coming up over the blue line. Everybody from Oswego crosses over, and he loses it to Riley Ballou. The one, the only, the Riley Ballou. Puck gets sent back down to the Oswego end of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. And maybe this will allow me to finish doing all of my my numbers here. Face-off shot goes back behind the net. Battling for it, Riley Wood. Wood loses it to Goodenough. Loose out in front. Bennett gets his leg down just in time to make that save. Puck goes to the corner. Ballou coming over to get it. Tries sending it out. Held in at the point by Kaprinski. That gets fired in. Deflected wide. Back behind the net now. Lucas Bruns. So over the weekend, probably 2/3 of this Oswego team and 2/3 of this Ontario Bay team. Now, maybe, yeah, well, 1/3 of the Oswego, 2/3 of the Ontario Bay played together in a tournament down in Delaware. Hey, everybody, I'm live on the phone with Joe Myros. What's going on, Joe? I did the roster from you. Oh, I got a picture of one where you're holding the lineup. Is that the right one, or is there a newer one? All right, I will check it out. Thank you, Joe. All right, bye. Oh, you know what? I was right. So the paper copy said that Myros was 25, but I really thought it was Pooler. And the latest text from Joe that he just sent me does confirm. Oh, that shot gets just barely kicked wide by Bennett. But Joe confirms that Pooler is number 25. Myros is number 14. Goodenough back in the corner, trying to clear this puck out. Almost does. Held in by 21. Oswego totally controlling this puck time. Puck in. Jacob Morse shot. Goal! Morse with the goal for Oswego. Oswego goal scored by number 3. I forgot. How long were these periods? They start at 15? 15. Okay. So time of that goal, 3:36. Oswego taking the lead 1-0. Face-off drawn back by Oswego. Push forward in neutral zone. Dallin turns it back. 26 for Ontario Bay. David Stern sending it all the way across. Adam Pooler on the far side. Puck gets flicked up along the boards by Oswego. Coming down with it, that's Ian Cady. Cady, stumbles a little bit, loses that puck. It drifts to Colin Bennett. Comes back out to Pooler. Pooler skating down, has Dallin on his right. Sends that puck in, goes back behind the boards into the corner. Dallin and Pooler there. Pooler sends it out to the middle. Nobody there, though. David Stern is the other forward, and that gets covered up. Face-off in goes. Oh, swatted out of the air by Mason Warnes. Sent around. There's Myros. You can see him from that all too familiar white helmet. Picking that puck up, though. Braden Miller coming back the other way. Miller at the circle, drops it back, loses it. Pooler flicks that all the way down to the other side. That's not Pooler, that's Brady Cowley. I missed him going off for the change. Oswego sending this back. Owen Subert loses that puck to Goodenough. Goodenough not able to maintain control of it. Riley Ballou tried sending it out. It gets dumped in, though, by Oswego. Here comes Oswego in the middle. Nice matchstick checking by Riley Ballou. Coming up, taking the shot, though. Gavin Ruggiero saved by Bennett. Back at the point, fired in by Oswego. Back behind the net. Looking to set up out into the slot. Misses. Held by Kaprinski. Excuse me. Grabbed by Oswego. I think that's 12. Ruggiero curls around, drops it off for Miller. Braden in the slot. Oh, and he wanted to fake out Colin Bennett. He's just checking to see which way Colin normally moves. That's why he faked that shot and missed the puck by about 4 inches. Goodenough drops this puck back, and it comes all the way back to Cameron Dallin. Dallin dumps it in, goes back around behind the net into the corner. Picked up by Oswego over there. Pass across, there's own zone, Braden Miller. He sends it back to the 2 new defensemen that are coming on the ice from their line change. Puck gets turned back momentarily by Ontario Bay. Oswego picking it up, sending it forward. Drop pass accidentally to Lucas Brunn, centered. Nothing doing. Number 3, who's that? Jacob Morse picks it up at the top of the slot. Goes wide. Morris grabs that, takes it behind the net, looking for the wraparound centering pass. Can't get it done. Dallin over there, all over Riley Wood. Out in the slot, taking a shot. Lucas Bruns softly pushed aside. So a couple of the players that you can see from Cameron Dallin, Cameron and Jake. Cameron Dallin, number 12, and Jake Myros. What did Joe say his number was? 14? Actually played on the 14U team this past weekend, and they also won their division. Pass pop back. All right, I need another stoppage of play. I got to get this all taken care of. Cameron Dallin takes that puck, tries clearing out, not able to do so. Comes right back to Oswego, number 21, Logan Crannell. Crannell goes down, sent in by Oswego, out in the middle, shot fired by Cameron Pritchard, and it goes wide. Oswego with the puck down at the bottom of the circle, drop it back behind the net, centering pass attempted, blocked by Cameron Dallin, behind the net now. And coming up with the puck is David Stern. Gets stopped at the blue line, pushed up by Annan O'Neill. In the neutral zone now, fired forward by David Stern. Stern coming down on the right side, bottom of the circle, and that puck gets pushed aside by Daniel Devendorf. Devendorf and Stern both played on the same second place 18U team this past weekend. And we have a whistle for reasons that I weren't paying attention to. Weren't? I wasn't. Well, the referee is refusing to use hand signals, so it's a big secret as to what the penalty's for. Number 6. And, so it's incidental minor penalties, Ontario Bay and Oswego. Whatever it is, chances are it's incidental minors for roughing. Time of that minor penalty, 8:24. Incidental minors. So still 5-on-5 hockey. Puck gets dumped in. Bailey Dallin chasing after it. On the far side, on the near side was Carter Gwynn. This puck gets popped out through the neutral zone, going all the way down. It's a foot race. Riley Ballou and Ian Cady going after it, and Colin Bennett came out to spear that puck to the side. Shot comes in on Bennett, and he covers it up. Puck back behind the Ontario Bay net. Sent up on the far side at the blue line. Brady Cowley. Cowley goes down because he tripped over his stick. Apparently that's not tripping, though. I mean, it was Cowley's fault, but regardless. Ian Cady sends that off the boards, passes up to Lou Roman. Roman trying to go to the middle, and Braden Walker took that puck away. It's loose out in the crease, swatted out by the defense. Nice defensive play by Ontario Bay. Back on the point, Jacob Morse sends it to the corner for Ian Cady. Cady shot from the short side, nothing doing. Hits it hard, goes out to the point, gets fired back into the corner. Cady can't get to it. Jacob Myros drops back to pick it up. Myros bringing that puck out into the neutral zone. Cady trying to turn it back. Puck goes over to Braden Walker. Walker unfortunately goes to the far side. I mean, it was working out, but he didn't mean to. Walker down in the corner, out to Cowley. Cowley backhands it back towards the corner, gets picked up by Oswego, and they clear the zone. Gavin Ruggiero stopped at the center line and sends that puck across, and it goes to Lou. No, not Lou Roman. That's Owen Subert. Shot fired from the slot, wide right. Walker tries clearing out, held in at the point. Shot fired, save Colin Bennett. Oswego playing with the puck, dropping it back, up at the bottom of the circle, turns, shot, misses, goes off the glass. Flicked out by number 25. I'm sure I should know who that is. Do I know? I do know, don't I? That's Jacob. No, it's not Jacob Myers. That's Adam Pooler. Right. I should ignore the number and just say the name. Skating up with the puck, Braden Miller. Miller, top of the circle, shot, blocked by Cameron Dallin. Sent across the middle, nobody there. Miller takes it around, drops it back to the point for Jacob Morse. Morse battling for that puck against Aiden Lum. Aiden Lum able to get that to Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough taking that puck up. On the right side, gets pushed wide by Carter Gwynn. Goodenough behind the net, looking down at the circle, pass all the way across to Ballou. Ballou has to step up, not able to keep that puck on his stick. Shot fired off the stick of Tanner Palmatasso. In the corner, Dallin battling for it. Goes back to Goodenough. Goodenough rifles it around to the corner. Dallin retreating back to his defensive position. Lum searching, trying to get that puck. Has three Oswegians on him. Oswegonians? Never know how to say that properly. Lum goes down. Goodenough drops it towards the slot. Lucas Bruns grabs it, sends it across to, I think that's Braden Miller. Nope, it's not. It's Ian Partlow. Ballou drops that puck back, sends it all the way over to Pooler. Pooler tries to get it out, held in at the blue line by Cameron Pritchard. Gets sent all the way to the near side, and now it does come out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Parker Kaprowski. Kaprowski loses it. It comes back to Jacob, Amadon. Jacob Amadon. Amadon loses that puck, gets sent all the way out. Dallin misses as it got redirected right in front of him. Annan O'Neill sends that puck forward, goes right to two Oswegonians. Bailey down, takes that puck, sends it back. Oh, goes right to an Oswegian that was coming onto the ice. Oswego's Riley Wood dumps that puck in, goes to Cameron Dallin. Dallin grabs it. Oh, that was a high stick, but it was touched next by an Ontario Bayan. The Bay people. Cameron grabs it again, sends it long, stopped at center ice. Walker drops it to Amadon. Amadon got stood up by number 21, Logan Crannell. And that gets covered up by Colin Bennett. What a close game we've got going on here. Puck sent back behind the net. Walker chasing Devendorf. Devendorf curls around into the slot. Shot fired by Crandall. Nice save, Colin Bennett. Jacob Morris. Oh, this puck gets redirected, sent all the way back. That's going to be an icing, they say. I don't know how they could tell who actually hit it, but icing it is. Battle for that puck in the corner. Good enough, trying to dig it out. Oswego gets it back to the point, fired in, goes back behind the net. Lou Roman chasing after. Final minute of play in the first period. Puck gets passed up, long pass to Stern. Stern not able to grab it, misses out on the breakaway. Pooler dumps that puck up, gets stopped by Parker Kaprisky, and that gets sent back the other way. Chasing after it hard, Lou Roman, as is, I think, was that David Stern? No, that's Mason Warren, 27. Jersey was folded. Couldn't tell who it was. Warnes sends that puck around to the far side for Stern. Stern picks it up the blue line. Cross ice pass to Pooler. Pooler touches it. Goes over the blue line. First one to it, though. Parker Kaprisky bouncing around. Stern not able to control it. Coming out with that puck. Owen Subert. Subert over the blue line. Subert takes that shot. I think that got touched by Bennett. We're going to call it a save. Cameron Pritchard moving forward, loses it to Cameron Dallin. Dallin gets that out into the neutral zone, picked up by Ruggiero. Ruggiero has to wait for his team to come on sides. That gives Stern enough time to tie up the Oswego player, and that's where this period's going to end. After one period of play, Oswego leads this one by a score of 1-0. No, she's not. She stayed home today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It did, yeah. Yeah, that was really good. I wish it would have been cool if all of the teams could have been together, but that would have been a huge mess on the hotel. That's for sure. Yeah, or at least closer together. Did you really? That's funny. Bailey was talking all about how Riley's not going to be here, and Kara and I like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Right, right, right. Yeah. 20? Yeah, Jameson Stepien. Gotcha. New goalie for Oswego, number 20, Jameson Seppian, goes by Jammer. Oswego wins that faceoff, takes it down. Look, it's turned back, and Amadon falls down. Pass up with the puck now, Gavin Ruggiero. Ruggiero gets collapsed upon by the Ontario Bay defense. Cameron Dallin trying to move up, not able to get to that puck in time. Braden Miller has it. Miller, pass over to Morse. Morse coming up through the middle, looking, crosses over the blue line. Morse at the circle, curls around the circle. From the bottom, tries to center it. Cameron Dallin blocks that centering pass. Cameron Dallin steals that puck as it was trying to be passed back behind the net. Nothing doing. Myros coming up with it. Myros to Dallin. Dallin coming out through the middle, reaches backhand shot high and goes over the net. Here comes Oswego coming out with that puck. Owen Subert has Ballou all over him. Ballou takes Subert out. Ballou backhands that puck, not able to clear the zone though. Curling around, taking that shot. Gavin Ruggiero, save Bennett. Down close, Miller, shot, save. Amadon, now Dallin. Dallin rifles that all the way around, goes to Myros on the far side. Myros trying to clear that puck out. Oh, shot comes in. Glove save, Colin Bennett. Buccaneer, come on now. Oh, Debbie, you're so welcome. You must be a grandma of the Gwynns. Here comes the puck down, picked up by Ian Partlow. Stolen by Bryce Goodenough. Shot, save, jammer. Jamison Stepien coming up big, saving that puck. Off the face-off, puck comes back, fired by Braden Walker. Comes all the way around to the near side at the point for Annan O'Neill. O'Neill sent it back in, not able to keep it in. Oh, coming out to check up Aiden Lum. Delayed offsides, because this is high school. Puck sent up on the near side, touched by Lucas Brunn, sends it back to the corner. Lum chasing after it, trying to push it out as Kaprowski gets it to Bruns. Bruns coming up, gets around Walker momentarily, but coming back to grab that puck is Mason Warnes. Warnes passes to Walker. Walker up along the boards, gets stopped and turned back by Carter Gwynn. Gwynn sends it up, grabbed by Warnes. Warnes flicks it all the way around to the far side. Goodenough over there. Goodenough to O'Neill. O'Neill trying to get it off the boards to get sent back into the corner. Ian Partlow, centering pass, goes right to Aiden Lum. Lum comes wide, comes over the blue line, looks for somebody to pass to, gives it to Walker. Walker crosses up at the dot, shot. Oh, and it sails high. Goodenough on the far side, picking that puck up off the wall at the dot, at the top of the circle, in a high slot shot, and shoots it high. Maybe he should have moved closer. Backhanded by Walker into the middle. Annan O'Neill, way up high, floats one in, tried to get it redirected, not able to. Walker looking for the wraparound, couldn't get that puck onto his stick. On the near side, holding that in is Warnes, comes right back to him. Warnes flicks it forward. Puck comes out to the middle-ish, sent in off the boards by Bruns, corralled by O'Neill. O'Neill goes down, puck goes forward. Puck's taken by Carter Gwynn. Gwynn tries sending it up, goes right to David Stern. Stern takes that shot off the blocker of Jamison Stepien. Into the corner it goes. On the far corner now, Cameron Pritchard tries sending that puck out. Does come out into center ice. Annan O'Neill trying to swat at it to redirect that puck. Continuing to advance forward is Oswego. Soft shot on goal. Redirected to the side by Colin Bennett. Here comes Cameron Dallin. Dallin goes one way, puck goes the other. Dallin spins to the ice and gets right back up. Jacob Morse on the far side, passes that puck up. Here comes Oswego. Soft pass up forward. Cameron Dallin read that like a book he's never seen. Never seen that kid open a book. He secretly does it in school, he says. No. On the near side, pushing that puck forward. Adam Pooler. Pooler passes it to Dallin. Dallin, gets his pocket picked by an who was that? I think it was Jacob Morse. Morse moving forward now into the neutral zone. Looking. Going to his left is Mitchell Grimshaw. Morse into the middle. Drawn back. I can't tell if Daniel Devendorf ever pulled the trigger and made a shot or not. He's normally very deliberate with that. Devendorf hit that puck off the back of Bailey Dallin. Comes across. Shot fire. Mitchell Grimshaw reaching up and grabbing it out of the air with his glove. Is Colin the Glove Bennett. Off the face-off. Oh, Ontario Bay tried to come out, not able to do so. Buccaneers from the red line. Passed up, though. Comes out to Brady Cowley. Cowley gets it to Myros. Myros sends it on net. Stopped there by Jamison. Handed off to Crannell. Battle for that puck along the boards. Backhanded by Riley Blue deep into the corner. Chasing after is Kaprowski. Kaprowski back behind it. Myros gets it, goes to the backhand wraparound, and that gets frozen against the post by Jamison Stepien. Line changes for Oswego. Puck comes out on the near side, all the way out. Cameron Dallin retreating back into his own end to pick that puck up. Passes it to Blue on the far side. Blue up to Myros. Myros gets hit hard by Carter Gwynn, but Myros bounces right back up. Coming down through the middle, shot fired by Braden Miller. Save Colin Bennett. Excuse me. Curling around. Owen Subert. Subert gets it over to Gavin Ruggiero. Ruggiero with the shot, and that goes up and hits the netting. Face off on the near side. That's off to Colin Bennett's left, his glove side. Bryce Goodenough taking the face off, loses it. Backhand shot by number 13. I don't have a 13. Wonder who that is. Dallin in the corner, trying to backhand it up. Battle for that puck in the corner. Braden Miller, Cameron Dallin. Aiden Lum. Puck goes all the way across to the other side. Braden Walker pushing that puck forward. Gives it to Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough skating wide. At the bottom of the circle, going back behind the net. He's got Lum at the back door. Not able to give it to him. Bryce just circling. I think he's trying to make him dizzy. It's like the dizzy back game. Lum has it out. Drops it back to Dallin. Dallin sends it all the way across to Blue. Blue winds up, fires that shot. Hits off the leg of, I think it's Jacob Morse. Puck comes all the way back to the near side. Dallin chases it down. Backhands it back to the blue line. Stepping up to grab that puck, Carter Gwynn. Gets turned back, though. Walker with it on the far side. Walker taken out. That's interference. No, roughing. They're going to go with roughing. Number 6. 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Time of that minor penalty, 6:38. So Oswego penalty, number 6, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Number 6, 1 minute 30 seconds rough. Time of the minor penalty, 6:38. Time for a Storm power play. Passed up to Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough skating forward, trying to go all alone, not able to do it. In the middle with the puck, Jacob Ammonon. Ammonon going around, back deep behind the net. Passes up high to Goodenough, not sure why. Goodenough swats it down, gives it back to Ammonon. Ammonon backhands it over to Goodenough. Goodenough sends it all the way across to Mason Warnes. Mason not able to handle that pass, has to turn around and dump it down back behind the net. Oswego trying to get it out. Annan O'Neill stepping up to push it forward. Puck is taken off the boards by Ian Cady. Cady tries clearing it out and does. Puck goes all the way down over the end line. Mason Warnes comes back to pick it up. Not sure what he tried to do, but he didn't do it. Flicks that puck up past Pooler, goes off the skate of Walker, back to Riley Wood. Riley Wood whiffs on it, and now David Stern has it. Stern over at the dot, comes in, takes a shot, save. Jamison Stepien. Can't jam the jammer. He comes up big on that one. 7 seconds remaining in this power play. Puck gets sent all the way down. Played on by Bennett. Grabbing that puck, though, is Lucas Bruns. Bruns sends it out for the middle, but it ends up going into the neutral zone. Puck gets dumped back in. Grabbed by Mason Warnes. Warnes off the backboards for Baloo. Baloo going over to play on it, as is Bruns. Baloo gets it by him, but not able to get it past the point. Jacob Morris flicks it into the corner. Teams are even. Picked up by Ian Partlow. Out in the middle, shot fired by Lucas Bruns. Stop blocked out in front. Stern sends that puck into the neutral zone, gets dumped back in by Ian Partlow, and Oswego goes off for a change. Baloo off the boards to Pooler. Pooler touches it forward into the neutral zone for Braden Walker. Walker loses it. Carter Gwynn tries sending it back over, and Carter picks it off. Deflected over to the side. Kaprowski gets it. Grabbing that puck and jumping in is David Stern. Ontario Bay checks up. Carter Gwynn goes back to collect that puck, tries sending it up, gets deflected along the boards now. Now Oswego sends it out, goes off the skate of Baloo, over onto the near side, dumped in by number 21, Logan Cornell. Dallin putting some body on Carter Gwynn. That's funny. Oh, shot! Oh, I think that went off of Bennett's head, and then the crossbar over the backside. Dallin battling for that puck back behind with Logan Crandall. Puck goes to the corner. Logan comes out, turns, tries to take the shot. His stick gets slowed down. Nice stick check. Puck is loose. Bennett all over it, sliding on top. And Mitchell Grimshaw goes flying as he was trying to skate away, and his skate got caught on Bennett's stick while Bennett was covering up the puck. 5:13 remaining in the second period. This game is a 1-0 game in favor of Oswego. Puck is dropped, drawn over to your near side. Crowley not able to get it. Ian Cady comes out in front, takes that shot, save, rebound, shot, save. Bennett trying to cover it up, and cover it up he finally does. Face off to Bennett's right, tried to get cleared out, gets stopped by the skate of Jacob Barrett. Dumped in behind the net. Lou Roman tries centering it. Oh, huge, huge save by Colin Bennett. Puck comes all the way down to the Oswego end of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. We'll bring it back down to the Ontario Bay end. Off the face-off, puck comes back behind the net. Sent into the corner. Battle for it in front in the crease. Puck is not frozen. It's still loose. Turning shot off the side of the post. Grabbing that puck, trying to move forward. That's 27 Mason Warnes. On the near side, trying to shovel that out is Jacob Amidon, able to get it into a neutral zone. Shoveled along by Mason Nauman. Annan O'Neill sends it back into the neutral zone for Amidon. Amidon sends it up for Myros. Myros misses it, and that's going to be an icing. And there, I got my scoreboard complete. I feel better now. Puck fired around the boards on the faceoff. Missing it is Cameron Pritchard. It's going to go all the way down. Bryce Goodenough chasing after it. Not able to get to it first. Pritchard tries clearing that puck out. Comes up to Ruggiero. Ruggiero can't handle it. Pritchard tried clearing it. And Goodenough stops it in the neutral zone. Goodenough waits for everybody to clear out. They're finally out. Now he's trying to make some space. Goodenough over the blue line at the hash marks, and then he loses it. Braden Miller grabs that puck, skates up on this near side, got around Aiden Lum. Oh, and he crossed the line offsides. What a bummer. Well, that ref's ready, and nobody's near him. Or he's got a... No, I'm not going to say it. Puck gets dropped like a duty. Chasing after Braden Walker. Walker on the far side at the hash mark. Oh, he was centering it to nobody. There's no way Aiden Lum would have had to have made fire come out of his skates in order to get there in time. Here comes Braden Miller. Miller at the dot. Shot. Nice save, Colin Bennett. On near side, puck sent out to the point for Cameron Pritchard. Pritchard sends it in low, goes off the skate of Walker. Tries again. This time he gets stopped by Braden Miller. Miller grabs it, turns, shot, save, Bennett. 2:44 remaining in the second period. Face off to the right side of Colin Bennett. Gets dropped. Won by Ontario Bay. Riley Blue trying to make something happen. Sends it off the boards over to Adam Pooler. Sorry, I got kind of caught up. What's happening now? Curling around the puck, Ian Katie. Katie, top of the point, or top of the slot, I mean, sends it in. Blue picks it up. Stern trying to free that puck. Stern and Blue squeeze down on that Oswego player. And that goes into the glove of Colin Bennett. Face off to the right side of Bennett. Stern skates forward. He thought he had he wanted to have the puck. He just didn't. Blue backhands that up. Stopped at the blue line by Logan Crannell. Dallin collects that behind the net. Not able to keep it. Swats at it to get it over to Pooler. Pooler sends it all the way across for Brady Crowley. Crowley touches it, then loses it, and is pressed off the puck. Coming back to try to gather it. David Stern not able to. Dallin goes behind the net, grabs it again. Fires it all the way around. Gets through the legs of Jacob Barrett. They're going to say he had the opportunity to play it. No icing. First one to it, Jacob Morse, as Pooler not able to get there in time. Morse, Pooler in the corner. Brady Crowley over there as well. Puck comes out, taken by Daniel Devendorf. Devendorf sends it off the far side. Baloo steps up to get around Mitchell Grimshaw and take the puck. Gets redirected and gets popped out over the boards. And that's going to give us a face-off. Face-off's going to occur at the Buccaneers end of the ice. Does that sound better, James? Swedes love to be named correctly. Goodenough in for the face-off. All right, puck's just moving around now. Grabbed by Parker Kaprisky. He flicks it into the neutral zone. Coming back, Aaron O'Neill with it. O'Neill passes over to Goodenough. Goodenough draws it back. Passes up for Myros. Myros misses it. Stolen by Carter Gwynn. Gwynn dumps it in. Mason Warren's chasing it down. Has it in the corner. Loses his stick. Opts to leave the puck to go get the stick. Less than a minute remaining. Amidon had that for a moment and then lost it. Mason Nauman curling around. Nauman goes to the corner, stops short, tries to lose everybody, lost his edge instead. Ian Katie sends it out into the middle, and it comes all the way out into their neutral zone. Dump back in, and everybody's got to check up, and they do finally. O'Neill sent it out, and now it gets dumped back in. Less than 30 seconds remaining in the game. I mean, the period. Second period only. Pass up to Goodenough. Goodenough in the middle. Gets away from Carter Gwynn. Good enough. Going wide to the right. Little tricky move. Sending that puck between his legs. Bounces it off the back of the net and loses it. Amadon picks it up. Amadon dancing with the puck. He loses it. Now good enough picks up. Good enough with the shot. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 23, assisted by number 6. Time of that goal, 14:57. And we have ourselves a tie game locked up at 1. Jim, I just read, man. It says James, I say James. Just because I've called you Jim before doesn't mean you like it. I don't know how much I care, but I read. So after 2 periods of play, we are deadlocked at 1. In net now for the Buccaneers, wearing his Unity jersey, none other than Riley Wallace. Oswego advancing forward 4-7. I put my piece of paper down. Ian Cady in the corner, back behind the net now. Braden Miller. Miller being pushed to the corner by David Stern. Stern goes down. Miller comes out. Shot fired. And it's a goal. Miller sneaks one in by the neck of Colin Bennett. Oswego goal scored by number 4, Braden Miller. Time of the Buccaneer goal, 0-0. Puck played up on the near side. We've got a delayed penalty call against Ontario Bay. Interference penalty. I believe it's going to be on number 26. So Ontario Bay penalty, number 26, 1 minute 30 second minor for interference. Number 26, 1 minute 30 seconds interference. Time of that minor penalty, 0-8. Off the face-off, puck goes to the far side. Dallin into the corner, trying to keep it away. Oh, that got redirected off of Ontario Bay leg and almost went into the goal. Riley Blue sends that all the way down. No icing. Chasing after it, Jacob Amadon. Riley Wallace flings that puck all the way around. Just yesterday, Wallace and Amadon were playing on the same team. Puck gets sent up and picked out by Cameron Dallin. Nice stick action by Cameron. Dallin passes up to Amadon. Amidon squeezes between two Buccaneers, loses the puck, regains the puck, pushes it forward. What's going on? Here comes Bryce Goodenough to help out. Push that puck back behind the net, curling around at the dot, coming out to the top of the slot, goes all the way back into their neutral zone. Why, you may ask? Why, to kill the penalty, of course. Goodenough flicks that puck forward for Amidon. Amidon misses it. Gets taken by Carter Gwynn, I believe. Shot fired into the glove of Colin Bennett. Faceoff. Oh, comes out into the neutral zone. Oswego can't touch it. Pooler should have played with that for a second until they at least checked up and then fired it, if you ask me personally. Puck comes back, stopped by Mason Warnes. Warnes turns, tries to get rid of it, and anyway, instead it gets stolen by a Buccaneer. Held in at the point, jumped down into the corner. Annan O'Neill chasing after it. On the far side, Lucas Bruns has it pressed up against the boards. Pooler, Cameron Pritchard trying to help out for their own respective teams. Pooler gets that puck, rifles it all the way around. On the near side, Mitchell Grimshaw trying to get to it, as is Ian Partlow. Puck is flung into the center, goes all the way to the far corner. Annan O'Neill sends it up, gets redirected right back to her. O'Neill gets it up to Walker. Walker flings it into the neutral zone. Here comes Walker. Walker has one man to beat. Goes for the shot. Save Riley Wallace. Both teams will have a line change. Warnes tried that sneaky backhand and it didn't fool Braden Miller. Puck comes back through the neutral zone, corralled by the Buccaneers. Ian Cady taking it down, centering pass, goes off the skate of Bryce Goodenough. He grabs that puck, tries to clear it out, swatted down by Braden Miller. High stick is called, so Oswego couldn't touch it. Brady Cowley touches it and then loses his stick. Sometimes that happens. Into the corner, Warnes. Puck comes out to the point. Jacob Barrett with it. Barrett loses it. Here comes Goodenough. Goodenough coming down. Goodenough just has to get around Morse. Gets around Morse, but can't get it past Riley Wallace. Cowley tried holding that in, not able to do so. Comes out and then goes back in. Ian Cady with the puck. Cady gets by Myros. Cady gets by and Cowley, and then shoots that puck, goes wide to the left. Coming over to get it, Riley Ballou. Ballou and Myros. Myros has that puck. Tries to flick it forward past a falling Oswego player. Not able to do so. Shot gets fired, goes off the skate of an Ontario Bay defenseman. Amidon picks that puck. Gets stolen by Kaprisky. Myros over there. Now Amidon comes back and gets that puck. Amidon going back behind the net to take some space. Amidon coming up on the far side. Loses that puck. Has to go chase up to it. Comes in, misses the puck, but applies the hit. Reaching for that cut, Mason Warnes. David Stern. Puck gets sent back to Daniel Devendorf. Devendorf through the middle. Shot fired. Blocked by Cameron Dallin. Gets deflected to Riley Ballou. Ballou sends it up off the boards to David Stern. Stern up over the blue line. At the hash mark. Sends it back behind the red line. In the corner, centers it, goes all the way across to Dallin. Dallin gets it to his forehand, sends it into the corner for his big brother, Bailey. Bailey goes to center. Riley Wallace blocks the centering pass. Puck goes to Daniel Devendorf. Devendorf going down. Has David Stern all over him. Picking that puck up, another Oswego player. Gets out in the middle. Dallin takes it and sends it out to the side. Stepping up, put a push on is Cameron Pritchard. Not able to get it very far. Puck held in at the blue line by Ian Partlow. Taken away by David Stern. Stern sends it up to the line change, and it got touched by an Oswego player that was trying to step off the ice. The other player had already come on. Because he was involved in a play, that is a bench minor. Too many men on the ice. Too many players. Most of them aren't men. Time of this penalty, 5:42. See who's going to serve the penalty. Coach and referee having a conversation. So we have to stop at 5. If you reach 6, that's too many. That's how it goes. Ref already blew the whistle. I don't really care what the explanation is. I think you just got to do it. Some of us would like to get home tonight. Couple Ontario Bay players going down to have a conversation with Riley Wallace. It's because they play with him. Oswego penalty is going to be served by number 6. So Oswego penalty, 1 minute 30-second minor for too many men on the ice. Penalty being served by number 6. Off the faceoff, Kaprisky takes that puck back behind the net into the corner. Gets stopped by Braden Walker. Coming over is Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough in the middle, looking for somebody to give it to. Trying to take some space. Comes out. Around back behind the net now. Wallace guarding that post. Goodenough looking. Umbrella is set up. Pass across to Blue. Blue back to Goodenough. Goodenough stops to the skate. Sends it back to Blue. Blue tries to snap it up. Nothing doing. Backhands it towards the slot. Can't get it through. Puck gets backhanded out by Mason Nauman. It's going to go all the way down just about the end of the ice. Before it gets picked up by Ballou, he curls around behind his net. 50 seconds remaining in this power play. Off the board, so Braden Walker. Walker picks it up over the blue line, drops it back for Goodenough. Goodenough turns, fires. It goes back behind the net. Back there to pick it up is Adam Pooler. Pooler not able to hold on to it, and Oswego clears the zone again. 30 seconds remaining in this power play. This time Walker comes back to pick it up. Sends a puck up the long way. Stolen by Braden Miller. Miller, pass to Katie. Katie shot. Save Bennett. In the neutral zone, puck gets turned back by Jacob Barrett. Back behind the net, gathered by Riley Ballou. Ballou sends it back this way for Braden Walker. Walker, pass all the way across to Cowley. Cowley does a one-touch pass for Amidon. Amidon able to recover and grab that puck, sends it towards the goal, save Riley Wallace. Wallace softly pushes it to Braden Miller. Miller sends it behind the net to Jacob Morris. Morris gets around the referee and gets squeezed up by Walker, and Amidon comes in. Amidon trying to handle that puck, backhands it over, gets to the goal, shot, Walker, goal! Braden Walker or maybe Amidon. Looks like it could be Amidon. Could be 6 from 21 or it's 21 from 6. Either goal. Off the face-off, puck goes down into the corner. Loose in the middle, grabbed by Pooler. He turns and tries firing it back in. Picked up by Carter Gwynn. He sends this down the length of the ice. Chasing after is Mason Warnes. Warnes takes it back behind his net. He's got 2 Buccaneers on him. Pritchard and Grimshaw. Grimshaw takes it to the corner, and Jacob Myros is there. Amidon coming over to help, as is another Oswego player in the form of Lucas Bruns. Myros trying to get it out from underneath Bruns. Amidon comes flying in, and that's going to be a roughing call. Hopefully it's not a hit from behind. Devendorf Flicks it towards the goal. And now it gets controlled by an Obey player. And it's a roughing call. So Ontario Bay penalty on number 6, 1 minute 30-second minor for roughing. Time of the minor penalty, 8:33. So Oswego moves to the power play again. Off the faceoff, comes back, held at the blue line by Morse. Morse sends it over to the circle. Morse with it again. Walker stepping up to grab that puck, and he flicks this out into the neutral zone. Goodenough coming out for the pressure. Dallin grabs it in the defensive end. Can't get it out. It gets redirected back. Goodenough comes back to pick it up. Sends it off to the far side. Morse coming up to get it. Warren's trying to get it away from Morse. Shuffles that puck back to Miller. Miller moving forward. Miller shot, save Bennett. Rebound not able to be controlled by Lou Roman. Oswego centering pass. One-timer. Wow, one-timer to Jacob Morse. He shot it, went off the skate of, I think, Braden Walker, could be Mason Warrens, and got redirected into the 5-hole of Colin Bennett, and Colin was able to close the door. 49 seconds remaining in the face-off. In the power play. Face-off comes back to Morse. Morse sends it across to Ian Cady. Cady fires it for deflection. Goes into the corner. Puck gets cleared out all the way to this side by Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough looks exhausted. Pushed forward by Cady. Passed over to Lou Roman. Roman drops it back for Braden Miller. Miller takes it over to the red line in the corner. Centering pass gets turned right back. Logan Crandall along the boards, and this puck gets sent out into the neutral zone. Morse collects it. Morse passes it up to the blue line, brought back into the neutral zone by Oswego. Now moving forward, Braden Miller. Miller shot, save Bennett. Rebound drops right to Mason Warrens. Warrens tries clearing out. It gets it to Goodenough. Goodenough skating around. It's Goodenough over the blue line. Goodenough would love a rest, I'm sure. Teams are even. Puck comes into the neutral zone for David Stern. Stern pressed up against the boards, loses the puck. Owen Subert takes it. Subert moving up at the circle, at the dot, shot, gets deflected away by Annan O'Neill. Into the corner it goes. And Adam Pooler flicks it out into the neutral zone. Parker Kaprisky tries turning it back. Ian Cady trying to advance forward with it. Everybody shutting down on him. Annan O'Neill getting that puck. And it goes up and it hits the body of Bryce Goodenough on the bench. Since that's considered out of play, because it is, that'll give us a neutral zone faceoff. Oswego wins that faceoff, moving forward. Shot fired off the blocker of Bennett onto the back glass. David Stern with the puck. Sends it across for Bailey Dallin. Bailey lets it go by his back leg. Shot fired. Gets deflected and goes high. Oh, nice move by Bailey Dallin. Here comes Oswego the other way. Owen Subert backhands it once he hits the blue line. Goes back behind the net. Fired around by, what's his face? Who was that? Adam Pooler. My goodness. David Stern with it at the center ice. Tried jumping into zone. Not able to get it past Oswego. Here comes Oswego. Pushed forward by Subert. Gets it into the corner. Ballou chasing it down. Ballou has Devendorf on his back. And Ballou sends it up. Ballou skating with it. Has Dallin in front of him. Dallin moves to the middle. Ballou comes in. Ballou, top of the slot. Takes that shot. Sends it in back over the red line. Picking it up back there is Jacob Barrett for Oswego. Barrett stops. Goes back the other way. Sent over onto the near side for Devendorf. Devendorf gets a piece of it. Pooler trying to send it back into the zone. Stopped by Lucas Brunn, sends it across, and now Oswego dumps it in behind the Ontario Bay net. Ballou tries rifling it around, gets stopped by Jacob Morse of Oswego. Morse goes into the corner. Annan O'Neill putting a body on him. Morse trying to get it by Annan. He's still in the corner. Dallin looking behind him. Not helping, just waiting to see if the puck's going to get to him. Slacker. Daniel Devendorf behind the net, trying to come around. Puck is taken away by David Stern. Devendorf gets it, Centering pass, shot fired by Lucas Brunn, saved Colin Bennett. O'Neal with the puck behind the net, not able to get enough of the stick on that puck to send it anywhere. Oswego drops that puck back to Morse. Morse fires, misses the net. On the far side, Jacob Barrett with it. Barrett gets pressed up against the boards. Puck gets kicked back behind the Ontario Bay net. David Stern trying to kick it along and get it around. Daniel Devendorf stopping him. Devendorf and Grimshaw. Ballou and Stern. Devendorf comes away, centering pass, gets stopped by Pooler. And here's Bailey Dallin. Dallin with the puck on the far side. Dallin trying to get around that Oswego player and does. Here comes Dallin at the dot. Oh, overskates the puck. Coming back, Jacob Barrett. Oh, Bailey was setting himself up for a sweet shot. Ian Cady with that puck. Gets stopped by Cameron Dallin. Dallin gets it to Bailey. Bailey off his stick to Braden Miller. Miller. Oh, shot, no goal. Ian Cady from Braden Miller. 7 from 4. Time of the Oswego goal, 13:26. Oswego sending that puck back, grabbed by Warnes. Warnes sends it over on the near side to Aiden Lum. Shot fired by Ian Cady off the shoulder of Colin Bennett onto the glass. Shot, save Bennett. Warren sends that puck back behind the net. Dallin picks it up. Cameron down. 1 minute remaining. Sends it into the neutral zone. Deflected by Oswego back in. Dallin chasing it into the corner, as is Ian Cady. Coming over to help out. Amidon not able to get it out. Comes back to Cameron. Cameron off the boards for Amidon. Amidon loses it to Braden Miller. Gets sent back. Gets by both Ian Cady and Cameron Dallin. Cady turns back. First one to get to it. Takes that shot. Save. Roman save. Puck gets passed up to Bryce Goodenough. Goodenough moving forward over the blue line. Goodenough at the hash marks. Back over the red line. Goodenough coming around into the corner. Curls around looking for somebody to pass to. Top of the slot. Sends it up for Dallin. Dallin not able to get to it. Carter Gwynn saw that coming. Reached over him and deflected that puck away. 10 seconds remaining. Puck comes back to Warnes. Warnes tries sending it over. Taken by Lou Roman. Empty net. Goal, Roman. Lou Roman with the goal at 14:58. It is now 4-2, a 2-goal differential. Can't make that up in 2 seconds. I don't care how many goalies you pull. Yes, George, great game by both teams tonight. This was a lot of fun. Know so many of the players on both teams. They are such good friends, have played with each other on multiple teams. This should be a great celebration at the end. Gonna hang out here. Oswego, high-fiving their goalies. They've got 3 goalies, and each one played a period, and they played great. Ontario Bay, short bench tonight. Just 1 goalie. Also played great. A lot of these players had a great weekend of hockey this past weekend, and they're going to play again, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. There they go. True hockey family love. Great game by both teams from the YMCA in Skinny Atlas. I am the Dan Dallin. Make it a great night.